Okay, so we finished the day 9, right? We finished day 9, and now we move to day 10, right? Yeah. So let's have a look at the review. Oh, I think we learned this one already, right? Not yet. That's new. Yeah, this is just about very basic information. So when is your birthday?
Từ từ hình toàn học rồi này. Sau cái này.
I think so. Like this one is quite familiar to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we reviewed this one already, but we didn't do the homework here. How to exchange the money.
Yeah. We finished the review. Yeah.
Yep. So we have a cashiers and customer. We have two people in this conversation. So let's say I'm the cashier first, and you are the customer. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. How may I help you?
I'd like to change some pound into euro, please.
Certainly, sir. How much money would you like to change?
That depends. Can you tell me what the pound to euro exchange rate is?
The current rate is 1.3 euros to the pound.
Okay. In that case, I would change 200 pounds.
Right. Let's make 260 euros.
Do you charge the commission?
No, we don't.
That's good.
Could you just sign here, please?
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
So that's bring me 200 pounds, please.
Here we are.
Thank you. How would you like your currency? We have a 10, 20, and 50 euro note.
In 10s and 20, please.
60, 70, 80, 90, 260.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Okay, so let's notice about of course.
Of course.
Okay,
Of course.
so now we switch the turns. You are the cashiers and I'm the customer.
Hi, how may I help you?
I'd like to change some pounds into euros, please.
Certainly, sir. How much money would you like to change?
That depends. Can you tell me what the pounds to euro exchange rate is?
The current rate is 1.3 euro to the pound.
Okay, in that case, I will change 200 pounds.
Right, that means 260 euro.
260, not 260, just 260.
260.
Do you charge a commission?
No, we don't.
That's good.
Could you just sign here, please?
Of course.
So that will be 200 pounds, please.
Here we are.
Thank you. How would you like your currency? We have 10, 20 or 50 euro notes.
In tens and twenties, please.
60, 70, 80, 90, 260.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, great job. So let me ask you some questions related to the videos. Not the video. I mean the other question. So, which countries use the pounds as currency?
Country.
Mhm.
I think Britain. Britain.
Britain. Where else?
Em đi search mình chạy đâu nhỉ?
which country use the pounds as currency?
Mm, we like. Can you tell me which country?
So I personally think like the country that you pouch as currency is United Kingdom. So that's include Britain, uh, not Iceland, and some small islands around. So which countries use the Europe as currency?
I think the country in EU use euro as currency.
Right, European,
European
European.
United.
Okay, so can you tell me the name of the country?
Oh wow!
That's a
It's
lot.
just can see 8 country.
Yeah, so can you tell me like the name of some country that you know they use the Europe as a currency?
Yeah. Uh, United Kingdom, France,
Mm, no,
Germany.
United Kingdom they don't use the Europe, so that's why the men need to change the currency from pound to Europe, so they don't use Europe.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay. Uh, I forgot the United Kingdom. Just as it.
yeah, they win. Is it read acid, read acid?
Uh, the country are France,
Mm-hmm.
German,
German,
Belgium,
Belgium,
Belgium. Uh, what else? Italy, uh,
Italy,
Italy. What else? Greece, Greece.
Greece,
That's right.
mm-hmm. Greece,
Greece.
and Greek, Poland,
Uh,
Poland,
Denmark.
Netherlands, Denmark. That's a lot. A lot of countries use a currency, the Europe as a currency. So, what is your favorite currency note?
Mm, my favorite currency note,
Mhm.
I think is dollar.
Dollar. Why do you like dollar?
I don't know, but I think it's the most popular currency in the world.
Yeah,
That's
dollar
right.
is the most popular currency in the world. But do you think which is the most like the highest rate of the currency in the world?
No,
Mm,
the most highest currency
maybe
in
we can do the research about it. I don't know it too, but like dollar is not the most highest rate for the currency. Actually, 1 pound is
I think is pound.
mm-hmm, pound is quite high, but also Singapore dollar is around 1 Singapore dollar cost 17,000 Vietnam dong. Oh here, dinar of this country, Kuwait
What?
is cost $3.26.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's very high.
yeah, and there are some other country that we don't know. Here, Dinar, Jordan,
Oman.
Oman. Oh God,
What?
sorry, please. Cayman. This is the pound. 10 pound. Is the in top four.
Euro. Yeah.
And Europe. It is. It is in EU in 17 country of Europe country. So it includes France, Italy, Germany, and Poland. Yep.
Um,
Yeah. So this is the top 10, the highest currency in the world.
and the Holland has another name is Netherlands.
Poland?
Ờ, nhưng mà có cái tên khác là Netherlands đấy.
No, Netherlands là một quốc gia khác. Netherlands.
Dạ.
Poland.
Wow,
Netherlands Netherlands và Holland là Hà Lan. Poland là Ba Lan, bánh mì Ba Lan. Poland. Netherlands là Holland.
Rồi,
Hà Lan.
ok.
Okay, so do you know the current rate of Vietnamese đồng with dollar? Do you know the rate between them?
Wow. So currency.
The Vietnamese currency and dollar. What is the rate between them?
Để quên mất. 2270.
It's around 22.7 thousand Vietnam dong.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see some questions about the video. So where is the man?
The man, I think the man is in the bank.
The bank?
The bank.
Yeah, maybe he is in the bank or he is in exchange currency like
So,
the let's see, agency. You know the agency, exchange agency, like travel agency, exchange money agency. So what does he want to do?
you want to exchange some pound to euros.
So what is the pound to euro exchange rate?
The exchange rate is 1.30 to the pound.
So you can say like the exchange rate from pound to euro is 1.3. So that's all.
Okay.
Or you can say like the exchange rate from the pound is 1.3 euro. So it's all correct. So how much pound does he need to exchange?
He want to exchange 200 pound.
So what currency does he want to take?
He want to take euros.
So how much euro does he get?
And he gets 260 euro.
So how more? Depend how more he gets from the euro than the pound.
Yeah. How more?
Like how many more?
Okay. He gets more 60.
So what currency note does he want?
He wants 10 and 20 currency notes.
10 and 20 currency. Okay, great. So have you ever traveled abroad?
Not yet.
Okay, so imagine that you have a travel abroad in some country, maybe to Korea or France, and how much money did you spend for the trip to France? How much do you think?
I think go to Korea. I need 30,000 Vietnam đồng. Sorry,
30 million,
30 million Vietnam đồng.
30 million thousand Vietnam dong. Yeah. Okay. So have you ever exchanged the money before?
Not yet.
So which currency do you want to exchange?
I want to exchange. Can you repeat?
So what currency do you want to exchange?
I want to exchange from Vietnam đồng to dollar.
So $1 equal 22,700 Vietnam dong. So how much would you get if you exchange $1,755 to Vietnam dong?
Let me see. Okay. Trời, cái nhân đó hả?
Yep. So let's say 22,700.
Trời, chứ không nhiều này. Okay. I will get about 39 million.
39
Million.
billion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
860,000
Vietnam dong.
and 4,037.5. Trời ơi.
Oh, that's a lot. You just need to make it like easier. Like let's say $1 equal 22,700. So that would be easier for you to exchange it. You don't need to count the small things behind it.
Okay.
It's more easier. So where can you exchange the currency?
Can exchange currency in the bank,
Where else can you exchange the money?
in currency exchange agent
Mhm. Agency.
agency. Cái ở sân bay gọi là gì nhỉ?
Airport.
Không phải cái chỗ đổi tiền ở sân bay nữa. Currency.
Yeah, currency exchange is all the same.
Yeah.
Currency exchange or like the currency exchange agency at the airport.
Yeah.
So what would you do if you have a $5 million? What can you do if you have that much of money?
That's the money. I don't know.
What will you do if you have a $5 million?
The last question.
Yep. So let's say $5 million. What about it in Vietnamese? If you exchange it, so how much money can you guess when you exchange $5 million?
I think
It's around 1 billion or more than 1 billion.
oh wow, 1 million.
Yeah, 1 billion. I mean like $5 million. So you exchange it and you cost like around $1 billion, 1 billion thousand Vietnam dong.
Yeah. I think English will 100 billion Việt Nam đồng.
100 billion.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. So we should like have a more dollar and exchange it so we can have a like higher rate, higher
Yeah.
exchange rate. Oh, it's really high. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so it's about the homework number the day 10 and we're quite late. Let's move to day 11 now. Still prepare for it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let's review in the day 11. So we have a two sound here. One is a short R and the other one is a long vowel R. So it's just as usual when you compare two sounds in English, one is shorter, just like in one breath, and the other one is longer, much more longer. So let's say we have a uh, six words here. So can you read like we will read one by one? You are the first one and I'm the second one. So we will turn it.
Okay. First is box,
Butter,
hobby,
watch,
hospital,
watch. Okay, so now let's return it. So I will read it first. Box.
bottle,
No. Butter.
bottle,
Hobby.
was,
Hospital.
watch.
Okay, great. And there are some sentences here. Can you read it?
Từ từ. Cái từ bottle
Butter.
kia,
Butter.
bottle đúng không?
Mhm.
Thì ở Anh Mỹ nó có đọc thành bottle.
Not really. I think like in American accent, you pronounce it like a little, but it's pronounced a little bit like the. But in
Yeah.
British accent, it's all the way like liter. So it's the same.
Liter.
Maybe here,
Yeah.
border. I don't know much about this. Border. No, I don't think you can switch it. You can switch it into the because it's make another very weird word.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's read the sentences here.
Sorry.
Mhm.
He raised a lot of coffee.
Mhm.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
No, wrong.
Wrong.
Mhm. What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Okay.
Okay. Shopping is not one of my hobby.
Shopping is not one of my hobbies. Okay.
What? You gave me a chocolate box.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay, so that is the short R. When you pronounce it, your mouth like this and chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay, so this is the long vowel sound. Let's say. So can you read it first?
Yeah. War. War.
War.
War.
Okay, for.
Wrong.
Door.
Awful.
Laundry.
Portrait.
Okay, great. Let's read. So I first. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
War.
For.
Roar.
Door.
Awful.
Laundry.
Portrait. Okay. Let's move to the sound and spelling. So can you read?
Yeah.
I mean all of this.
Okay. Tall. Water. Cái chỗ này là anh quen đọc water ấy. Đọc tiếng Anh biết.
Water. Yeah, it's okay.
Water đúng không? Bình thường là tờ đúng không?
Yeah.
Cái quen water. Yeah. The name is horn.
On.
Horn.
Mhm.
Morning. Autumn. Daughter. Law.
Actually, it's a daughter. So is it long or daughter?
Daughter.
Mhm.
Claw.
Crore.
Claw.
No, crore. Roar.
Crawl.
Mhm.
Drawer.
Mhm.
Board. Roar. Thought. And bought.
Mhm.
Door. And the last one is floor.
Okay. So
Cái âm door này, cái cuối cùng nó không có r. Sau
door.
Door không có r đúng không?
Có.
Phiên âm đấy.
Không có, tức là cả ba cái âm này nó sẽ đọc là door.
Đây là o dài đúng không?
Đúng không? Tức là 1 2 3 O R is pronounced like or. So door, floor, without R at the end of the word. Okay, so can you read all of this?
Yeah. A bottle of water.
Mhm.
It's an awful day.
It's an awful day.
It's an awful day.
Okay.
My daughter is 4 years old.
Mhm.
This ball is on the floor.
The ball is on the floor.
The ball is on the floor.
Mhm.
Call me later.
Call you later.
Call you later.
Later.
Okay. I think it's my hobby.
Hobby? No, I mean like the stress is in the first syllable. So later. So
Later.
it's down. Yeah, late down. Call you later.
Nghĩa là nếu mà cái âm phiên âm mà có chữ T nó không phải là trọng âm thì anh sẽ auto là kiểu chuyển sang âm đỏ nữa.
No, I mean like in this word is in the stress. The stress is in the first syllable. So the second one will be like pronounced a little bit stronger. So later.
Later. Yeah.
It doesn't sound like later or later, but it's like later. It's going down. Okay.
Call you later. Yeah.
Call you later.
Call you later.
Okay, so great. Next one.
It's raining cats and dogs.
Okay, great. So it's all about the short vowel or and the long vowel or. Do you have any question?
Can you repeat?
It's about the short vowel or and long vowel or. Do you have any question?
No. We can.
Okay. Okay, so we can move to the homework today. So it's about wedding opinion. Do you think it will be a very interesting topic?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look. So let's see, we have a few characters, so let's one by one. You are Charles.
Okay. Everyone, I'd like to ask your opinion about something.
What's that?
We're trying to decide where to go on vacation after the wedding for our honeymoon.
Honeymoon is the R. Honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
Like you know this is the R. honeymoon, not our.
Honeymoon.
We thought you might be able to help us decide on a location.
An excellent idea. Where are you thinking of going?
Well, Bob doesn't really like to travel, so he's agreed to go wherever I want to go as long as the hotel has nice bathroom and a TV.
That sounds fair. What's your first choice?
I've always wanted to go to cruisers of the Yucatan Peninsula. Peninsula.
Peninsula.
Mhm. Not
Uh,
peninsula.
quên mất từ nào vậy? Cozumel. That's right.
Cozumel.
Cozumel is spectacular. The island
Spectacular. Spectacular.
spectacular.
Mhm.
The island itself is pretty flat, but the beaches are beautiful and the ocean is so blue.
And there's too much shark to go swimming there.
No, very shade. Oh, but it's somewhat overrated.
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 Rated.
Overrated.
You just said.
What else are you thinking of?
What about Tierra de Fuegos in the south of Argentina and Chile?
Chile. And the scenery is extraordinary. Extraordinary. Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
The mountain range and national parks are breathtaking.
But in June, wouldn't it be too dark to do it very much?
No, plenty of people go there in June to go skiing. Or, but of course, it's probably not romantic enough for a honeymoon.
I've heard the jungles and rainforests in Malaysia are must see.
They are so lush. Of course, some people feel that the scorpions make it too dangerous to hike.
We could go to that hotel on Grand Street along the river.
Stay in town for our honeymoon.
Well, I heard the rooms has very nice bathroom and big televisions. So finally, no, yet no more.
Yeah, it is very boring.
Yeah, it's just very boring. If they have a honeymoon, they should go somewhere farther and somewhere with a very nice view, not very nice bathroom and television. They are traveling, right?
It's not traveling.
Okay, so the Vietnam has beautiful scenery.
Of course, Vietnam has many beautiful scenery.
So can you tell me some of the very beautiful scenery that you just mentioned?
Okay, I think it's Cat by Iceland.
Cat Islands. Okay, where else?
Um, Quảng Ninh province.
Quảng Ninh province. Okay, where else?
And Nha Trang beaches.
Nha Trang.
Uh, Nha Trang. Oh, wow. But I mean, I doesn't go into this.
You didn't go to those places.
Yeah,
Maybe in the future, when you have enough money and have enough time, you can go there.
yeah. And
Okay.
Could you tell me could you tell me about scenery of Vietnam you have been to?
So let's say about my trip. I have been in Sapa for 3 days, and then we moved from Sapa to um, Hạ Long Bay. I mean, we took the night bus, the sleeping bus from Lào Cai to Quảng Ninh province, and we stay one night, one day in Quảng Ninh, in what's the name? Hạ Long Bay, and then from Tuần Châu Harbor, we took the bus from Tuần Châu Harbor to Ninh Bình province directly, and from I think we spent 3 day 3 nights. Yeah, 3 day 3 nights in Ninh Bình. Yeah, and then we travel from Ninh Bình to Phong Nha in Quảng Bình province, and it's a very beautiful. I mean, in Phong Nha, everything is not so crowded. Just not much people living in Phong Nha, and the scenery is very beautiful with really crystal clear river and so many funny activities. It's worth the money
And how much will you pay for that?
for everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot for the bus, for the food, and for the engine tickets. I don't know about it.
Okay.
So is that fair to pay higher prices for overrated hotels?
I think it's no.
No. Why do you think so?
How can I say? Mm, có như nào nhỉ? Giá cao.
Like if you pay more, you will get more. Like the service is higher. Like if you pay more, the service and also the attitudes of the staff in the hotel will be higher, and they will appreciate you. Like tiền nào của nấy in Vietnamese.
Nào mà này mà thường hầu hết thì là cháy phòng thì thường cháu là thì cũng tốt hơn.
Yep. But like normally, if I choose a service to do something, I will base on their attitude because the attitude is very important. Like the service, the food is not so good, but their attitudes when they serve the foods, if they're friendly, so I accept the food. But when the food is really really delicious, but the pay is like they give you they gave you the food with one hand, like I give you like you are a dog and I'm your boss. I gave you the food like that, so I don't like that. I mean the food is nice, but the attitude is really important for me too. So do you think the honeymoon is necessary for everyone, for the couple?
I think it's very very necessary.
Why do you think it's necessary?
I think because the honeymoon is the last opportunity before the couple start a new life.
New life. So the last opportunity to enjoy their life, like the single life or the life when they are loving each other. And then when they step on the marriage, it will be very different.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you afraid of sharks?
Um, yeah, but I haven't meet them.
Okay, you never seen them before.
I never see.
So where can we find mountain range in Vietnam?
Mm,
Where can we find the mountain range in Vietnam?
I think it's in um, you can find it in northern of Vietnam.
Mhm. So can you tell me like some mountain range in Vietnam that you know?
Um,
Maybe in
Pantado
Sapa, Phan
and something in Hoàng Minh Sơn. That's
Mhm.
right.
Mm. And
What else?
also you see a lot of mountain range in Ninh Bình and in Phong Nha. There's a lot
Yeah.
because it's a national park. So with the national park, there's all the way the mountain range. So is there any difference between the ocean in the north, in the center, and in the south of Vietnam?
Wow, I want to go to that.
Maybe this is really based on the realities and based on your own experience. If you travel more, you can answer this question. Like in the north, the the water, I mean the water in the ocean is not so clean and it's all the way overcrowded. A lot of people traveling in the north to the ocean, but in the central and in the south of Vietnam, not much people, not many people go to the beach. They choose another service. So are the jungles and rainforests popular in your home country?
My home country. No, it's a little bit.
A little bit. I think it's really popular. Like you can find it in the national park, or sometimes you can find it around your home. Like I think there is a small rainforest in my home. It's quite next to my house, but it's quite small. Not many people live around it. So do the scorpions bite people?
Uh, yes,
Do you
cắn
think
hả?
they are dangerous? Bite, cắn,
Bite, cắn. Scorpion thì cắn.
bọ
Nhưng mà
cạp cắn mà.
dùng từ đấy đúng không?
Bite. Đó.
Anh tưởng là bọ cạp nó
Nó chích thì cũng đều dùng cái từ cắn.
đều dùng từ bite.
Bite. So what do they look like?
Oh, wow. Uh, how could I describe the object? Can you describe?
Um, I don't know exactly how to describe. They have a really long tails, and at the end of the tails, there's something like the part things, the hard thing. So they can bite people from the hard thing, and it's poison.
Oh,
Yeah,
the hard thing.
yeah. I mean the small hard thing at the end of their tails. I don't know how they call it. Yeah. And they also have something like the trailer, the cloud. You know like the like the thing like this. They call it the claw. Claw. Is it COAW? So the claw. So they have a two claw.
To crawl.
Mhm. Hai cái càng.
À, hai càng nữa.
Yep. Okay, so let's see some questions about the video comprehension. What do you have in mind if someone's asks you about location for her holiday? What do you think? What do you think they should go?
I will advise him or her to Yana province and Da Nang.
Mhm. Okay, so Nha Trang and Da Nang is the first thing that you think about when somebody asks you for the location for their holiday, right? Okay, that's great. And for me, maybe I will suggest them to go to Along Bay for the night trip. It's really amazing. Can you list some criteria of an ideal location for your honeymoon as well as for your holiday?
Oh wow. Ờ, cái này nói như nào ta? Cái câu này là anh vẫn chưa biết trả lời nào.
Tức là có thể liệt kê ra một số cái tiêu chuẩn về cái địa điểm lý tưởng cho kỳ nghỉ trăng mật cũng như là cho cái kỳ nghỉ lễ. Ví dụ những cái nơi lý tưởng theo anh nó như thế nào là lý tưởng?
Ờ, lý tưởng Quốc. Okay. I think it's the place is need romantic,
Romantic.
romantic Dana.
Mhm. What
And
else? Do you think it needs to be clean,
yeah, it needs to be clean and not
crowded,
loud. Loud.
crowded?
I hate. I think I hate. I very hate loud.
I really hate crowded.
Yeah, I really hate loud.
Okay. And what else? So clean, romantic, not so crowded.
And else. I mean, it could be natural.
Natural. Natural. Okay. I love something natural too. They're really amazing. So, if your friends are going to have a holiday abroad, which country would you recommend and why?
Oh, wow. Um, I will recommend them to go to Singapore.
Singapore. Why?
Uh, why? I don't know.
Why do you think Singapore is the great place to travel?
Um, I think it's a very clean
Mm,
place to travel.
yeah, it's really
And
clean, but it's quite expensive.
yeah, of course. And they uh, it have a lot of nice place to go.
Hmm. But it's just some tourist attraction. You can travel to Singapore in 4 days. I mean, in around 3 days, and that's enough for everything, for the restaurants, for the food, for the garden by the bay. I mean, for everything. It's all enough for 3 days.
And another country I will recommend that is Thailand. That Thailand, yeah.
What? Can you repeat?
Uh, uh, another country I will recommend them is Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah,
Thailand. Okay,
yeah,
I've been
because
in Thailand and it's really like if you travel with your friends and if you travel in some island, it would be perfect. Like the beaches in the island is really nice. But if you travel to some places that all Vietnamese people come, it's super crowded and it's not so nice. I don't think you like it.
okay.
And do you prefer to spend your holiday time in the peaceful or crowded place?
Uh, but yes, in a peaceful place.
Mhm. In a peaceful place. So most people go on a honeymoon after the wedding. What about you? Do you think you will have a honeymoon after the wedding
Yeah, but before the wedding, we can go somewhere,
together?
wherever. What? Yeah. Ý
Okay.
là ở trên chứ không phải honeymoon á.
Okay. So you mean like not only the honeymoon, but also the other days you can travel together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rồi,
So
miễn
what?
là đi.
Nowhere like
Okay.
no matter where you go. So what is your ideal honeymoon location?
Oh, wow. I don't know exactly.
Mm,
I think it's in Dana.
Da Nang.
Dana.
Yeah, but
Dana.
there's a lot of trouble with Da Nang right now. I don't want. I don't think you want to go there.
Oh, okay.
So, what types of activities would you like to do on the honeymoon? On the honeymoon,
Mm, what kind of activity? Yeah. We can go out, discovery, and take photo,
mm,
and maybe eating, eating,
eating.
eating.
So you
Not
like the kinds of thing like hanging out with friends, eating, taking photo outside.
thì Yên bảo là cái chuyển chữ T thì chữ D bây giờ kiểu mình rất là khó sửa.
Oh,
Cứ
it's
có
okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. We like I understand you, and I think the other one will understand you too. So when is the best time of the year for the honeymoon?
uh, the best time of the year for that. I think it will depend on when is your birthday and when is your
Wedding.
honeymoon.
Okay.
When
When? But I think like normally Vietnamese people get married at winter in the winter.
in autumn and
Yeah, autumn and also winter because during that time the weather is not too hot, so we can celebrate some party and also do some activity not too hot, and we have a free time. Uh, would you like to travel in a foreign country?
yeah, of course. I want to travel to see to see the world and the people in another country.
Uh, do you want to go on a honeymoon right after the wedding, or would you like to wait a little bit?
I think I will wait a little bit for
The money
phù hợp phù hợp á, phù hợp money,
for the suitable time.
yeah, for suitable.
So, how much time do you want to spend on the honeymoon?
I think just about 1 week is enough.
1 week. How much money can you afford for the honeymoon?
Oh, I don't. I guess it's about 30 million. You know,
30 million Vietnam đồng. So, who paid the money for the honeymoon? Is that you, or is that your mother, your father?
of course, it's me and my wife.
Okay, so both of you pay for the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so it's about today's lesson. Do you have any question about honeymoon, about traveling, everything?
Uh, uh, how about your honeymoon idea?
My idea honeymoon.
Yeah.
So I think like no matter where we are, no matter where we want to go, just go there with the one that I love. So that's enough.
Yeah.
And of course, in the honeymoon, I will go there with my husband. So I don't care about the place. Of course, if we can to go to some famous places, that's really great. But if we don't have the money, so we can just stay in some hostel, some hotels, and spend time together. That could be perfect.
Oh,
I mean, the
uh,
activity that we do together is more important than the places.
yeah. And I think the last trip, your last trip is honeymoon.
Mm, yeah, last week. But I travel with a group of people, so not only two of us. Like there are three other people joining with us in all activities. But of course, we did a lot of things together, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Really like it.
And you like a beautiful place.
Yep. But the places is just one thing. the other things, I mean the main things of the traveling there, it's just we can spend time together, enjoy the view, enjoy the food, talk to each other. That's more important. Okay, so it's about the wedding opinions.
Yeah.
So do you have any other questions about the work, about the lessons?
Oh. Như thế nào nhỉ? À, yeah, I will going. I have a holiday in October. Your
October.
Yeah. Which place is you recommend? Can
So
you
how
recommend?
many days is your holiday?
I think it's about 10 days or 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So you can just make a tour like me, no matter where you are, but you travel with the one that you love and travel around, like maybe in some famous places in Sapa. I mean, from Hanoi, Hanoi, Sapa, and some places like Quảng Ninh if you can afford some money. But Quảng Ninh is quite expensive, so you can go to Bãi Cháy instead, and also to uh, Phong Nha. Phong Nha is really nice, and Huế.
And
Phong Nha,
um,
Huế.
nhiều này em không không kiểu đi mặn cái trong nhiều ở miền Nam.
Yeah, I want to go there too, but I didn't have enough time to go there. I need to go back to work, and I don't like that. Oh God.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's about today. I'm quite a little bit tired because I was been back here in today morning and I feel so stressed.
Today morning.
Yeah, today morning after the long sleeping pass from Phong Nha to Hanoi.
I guess you have been in Hanoi in last night.
No, I mean last night we took the bus back to Hanoi. It's quite far. I wonder how far is this from Phong Nha?
Chắc phải tầm 300 á.
Phong Nha. 500 kilometers.
500. Wow. 500. Thế là đi qua luôn cả Nghệ An á.
No, we didn't reach Hội An. Phong Nha
Nghệ
is
Nghệ Nghệ Nghệ
short.
An. Nghệ An.
Yep, of course.
Okay.
Xa tít.
Nữa. Anh hỏi chút riêng được. Cái em dạy mấy mấy người ở Nghệ An ấy.
Dạ, em dạy 3 học viên. Một chị lúc buổi sáng, còn một chị là trước ca anh là lúc 9 giờ đến 9:30, nhưng mà hôm nay chị đi du lịch nên là chị bảo nghỉ.
Anh thấy nghĩa là trên lớp trước anh ấy khá nghỉ khá nhiều đúng không?
Tại vì chị kiểu như là chị đang đi du lịch ấy, thế nên là chị xin nghỉ mấy hôm.
Ờ,
Đang mùa du lịch.
đều đều là nước pan hay là có người pan 1 có người pan 3?
Chị ấy pan 1, còn chị kia là pan 3. Anh trình độ pan 2. Và chị buổi sáng là pan 3, chị nói khá là ổn. Tại vì chị cũng học với người Đức, học với giáo viên người Đức.
Học giáo viên gì nữa?
Vâng. Giáo viên người Đức nói tiếng Anh.
Người Đức nói tiếng Anh ấy.
Vâng.
Giống như nào nhỉ?
Tức là giáo viên người Đức dạy chị ấy ở trường học, nhưng mà chị vẫn cần phải học thêm nữa để bổ trợ cho kỹ năng giao tiếp nhiều hơn. Tức là học chả bao giờ đủ luôn.
Anh biết rồi, nhưng mà như anh tưởng là nếu mà học giáo viên người Đức ấy, thì thường là sẽ học tiếng Đức thôi.
Không học bằng tiếng Anh. Người Đức người ta 2/3 dân số người ta nói tiếng Anh, và mấy nữa thì nói chung 100% nói tiếng Anh luôn. Người Đức họ nói tiếng Anh nhiều tại vì giáp danh luôn, mà người ta cái kiểu như là tiếng tiếng Anh xuất phát từ tiếng Đức với tiếng Pháp, thế nên là người ta học dễ lắm.
Đúng. anh thấy tiếng Anh tiếng Pháp gần nhau mà. Thì kiểu nếu mà học tiếng Pháp thì dễ học tiếng Anh.
Ừ.
Thế thôi, ý đang định bảo là kiểu nói kiểu đánh giá về tiến độ mà bậc ba người đại học bậc ba khó khác nhau. Hỏi thế có
Đúng không? Tức là tùy từng trình độ mà em phải điều chỉnh. Ví dụ như là đối với chị ca trước thì có thể là nói cả tiếng Việt và nữa, tại vì có nhiều từ chị không biết, có nhiều từ chị không hiểu. Còn đối với chị buổi sáng ấy, thì có thể là dùng hoàn toàn bằng tiếng Anh và dùng những từ nâng cao hơn. Còn anh thì có một số từ vẫn phải chỉnh, vẫn phải dịch sang bằng tiếng Việt, hoặc là dùng cái từ tiếng Anh đơn giản hơn để miêu tả, tùy vào trình độ nữa.
có anh mình đánh giá học sau người ta lấy kiểu thấy tốc độ như thế nào ấy, anh hỏi thế.
Chị Pan 3 thì chị Pan 3 nói chung là bản thân chị đã có vốn rồi, thế nên là khá là ổn. Còn Pan 1 và Pan kia, chị Pan 1 thì dạo này chị nghĩ hơi nhiều, em không nhớ rõ.
Anh thấy gì nhiều mà
Ừm,
kiểu càng mình học lớp sau mình cứ vào và thấy không không ví dụ mà không có người đang học là mình sẽ đoán là lớp trước nghỉ.
Đúng rồi, chị tại vì chị đang nghỉ du lịch. Chị vừa thắng được một cái cuộc thi thi đâu ấy, cuộc thi gì về thuyết trình hay cái gì đấy, chị thắng được cuộc thi đấy thì chị được thưởng một chuyến du lịch. Đang phải đi để tiêu tốn cái chuyến du lịch đấy.
Đang phải đi đi nha nên khổ cực đi.
Ờ, ok, thôi em kết thúc lớp nhá, em giờ em đi ngồi cái mệt mệt.
Bye, see you again.
Okay, bye bye, see you tomorrow, good night.
Good night.